how about now? I think now it's working. I'm seeing the little sound bar going up, so that's good. Weird that like, for whatever reason, my settings decided to try something different and it unselected my mic, but that's okay. We are fixed. Hello, Ram. Good to see you. Oh, perfect. I actually have your illustration up on screen right now of my attack for you that I was working on yesterday. It's working now, says Wolfie. Good, good, good. I'm glad it is. We are doing art bite. I don't know if that was super obvious, but I have a stockpile of revenges that I owe, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean. I went away for a few days. Here, let me start here. I'm going to bring art bite down here so we can all look at it together. So I have some revenges to do, as I'm sure you guys may as well. And I went away, as you can see right here, for the holiday. I don't know if it counts technically as a weekend, but I went away for the holiday. And so between July 3rd and July 7th, I wasn't able to post anything. And that really created a to-do list for me, for lack of a better word. And as you can tell just by looking at my statistics, which I'm still somehow, my overall battle ratio is still at 50%, so I'm very happy with that. But I'm being annihilated right now for the current year. My battle ratio is 28%, 28.5. So if you really wanted to do me a favor and round up to 30%, then I'm like at 1/3. But look down here, 25 defenses. I've only drawn 10 so far, 10 attacks if you combine the friendly fire and the attacks. So 10 to 25, I've got some catching up to do. And if we look over here at my notifications, these are my attacks that I'm revenging. And so we are going to work on some revenges for these beautiful, beautiful attacks, all of this lovely art that I've gotten. And I just need to get going. Like, I have so much that needs to get done. Poca Latte, hello, welcome to the stream. So good to see you, always a pleasure. Why fight? Can't we all just get along, says Poca Latte. No, absolutely not. We must fight, because that is how we level up. That's how we level up our skills. That's how we create beautiful art for each other. It must be a fight every July, without fail. I'm on year number 9, you guys. Next year will be my big 1-0. Next year I get to put I've been doing art fight for 10 years in my bio. That's gonna be crazy. I'm really looking forward to it though. But I gotta get through this here first. And if you scroll down here, you can totally see that, like, I put here, so far I've always been able to revenge everyone. It is my goal not to break this streak. So I take this very seriously. I do not let you guys beat me ever. Like, every year I have to at least break even. And so I always attack back. And my goal is to catch up on the 15 that I owe. And luckily we're still early in the month. It's still only the 10th. So I have plenty of time, but I know that if I don't start fighting back now, I will continue to get buried even more. So I want to make sure that I'm still working on this. I did do something very different this year. Most years I'm very organized. I have like a goal going in. Do you guys have goals? Did you set goals this year? In all my like prep videos, I talk about setting goals and having like a strategy. This year, my only goal or strategy was for the first 2 days, the first 48 hours, I wanted to focus on bookmarks. And for bookmarks this year, I was focusing on other comic creators. That was like my one strategy, my one plan. And then I realized very quickly I didn't have a follow-up plan coming out of like those first 2 days. And so like I was all over the place. I started doing, I started with digital, like these first 4, you can see right here, these first 4 in 2025 are all digital. And then because I went, well, not because I went away, I just wanted to get away from my desk. I was just really feeling, I was feeling stuck. And so I pulled out my sketchbook and I was like, I'll just do a couple easy ones, a couple simple shaped characters. And so I did this like two character attack on some like simple shaped characters that I thought were cute, like this marshmallow wizard and this tomato toad. Super cute. I could draw them easily in my sketchbook, and so I did that. And then I took that is my like warm up, and I started drawing others. So like I had no strategy. I wasn't like, oh, I'm gonna work in digital this year, or I'm gonna work in traditional this year, or I want to work with paint, or I want to work with like whatever. I had no strategy. I just am flying by the seat of my pants this year, and I don't know how I'm gonna feel about this at the end of the year. So I'll let you guys know. I'll be like, wow, that was very freeing, or I'll be like, wow, I felt completely like unhinged, unanchored, like just going with the wherever the wind takes me kind of situation. I don't know. I'm just kind of winging it. Hello, Keisha. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Briar Rose, hello. Oh my gosh, congratulations, Keisha. What happened, Keisha? Keisha says, I can't stay too long. I need to prep for my honeymoon, but I wanted to hop on and say that I got married today. Congratulations. Yes, that's right. You are awesome. Congratulations. You are now a part of a bonded pair. That's exciting. Well, enjoy your honeymoon. Don't feel the need to stick around here, but I do appreciate that you came by to let us know so we can all celebrate with you and to say hello. Love that. Wolfie says, good luck and have fun. Yeah, enjoy your honeymoon for sure. I hope it's wonderful. I hope it's the thing dreams are made of. Barry says, I was going to attack you, but I ruined my drawing because I misused watercolors. I wish I had my actual camera set up, because I would show you I did my first watercolor right before Art Fight in my sketchbook, right before like this picture, the page before this picture. And I didn't know what I was doing, but I was so happy. I had so much fun with it. I was like, maybe I should do this for Art Fight. But honestly, I've been just, because of the comic contest, I haven't really come fully out of the webtoon headspace, and so it's been sort of hard for me to make a plan for Art Fight, so I'm literally just winging it. And I think that's a good thing after 9 years, or after the first 8 years of like trying to have a plan, to see what the other side looks like, right? Like to try to see what it's like to just throw caution to the wind and just, you know, go with the flow and see how productive I can be if I'm just basing it off of my mood. And speaking of just basing it off of my mood, I have a revenge I owe J1K. J1K drew for me. Let me go back over here for a sec. First tab. I'm going to go to my defenses. And J1K drew for me this awesome art. And I want to show you guys something, because this is a series that like I kid you not, I was looking forward to this so much, and it did not disappoint. I'm so excited by this. My Little Frogger character, it's like this running tradition now. J1K draws them in themed outfits for each Art Fight theme. And so if we head over to my character real quick and we head to the tax tab, okay? You can see here, like, this was 2025. It's very clearly the crystals versus fossils outfit. And then we head to... Oh no, people are like covering up their thumbnails with other stuff, which makes it kind of hard to tell. Here, this one. So then this was last year, right? Like we did Seafoam versus Stardust. Gave them a like, My Little Frog got a total astronaut wardrobe, and then here it's like seashell necklace holding like this little shell over here. So super, super cute. It's so thematic. It's such a fun idea. And like this character, I don't know if you can tell just by this reference sheet, but he's like a little bit of a ham. He likes to ham it up. He likes to dress up. And so it's very in character. Got the little cowboy outfit here, which is really cute. Here's another one that J1K did. I liked it so much I made it one of my reference images for my character sheet. And this was the vampires versus werewolves year. And so like here's My Little Frog OC in that outfit. So I love these. I really, truly, truly do. I love them so much. And I love seeing the new themes every year. I look forward to it. I will be so sad if there's a year that J1 decides that they don't want to do Art Fight, or they're too busy, or life kind of like is taking precedence and I miss out. But that's okay. I understand, like, low priority, right? Low priority. It's so spooky. What is so spooky? What is happening? Are we talking about the like vampire one? Viro says, I was gonna tag, but oh, that's the watercolor thing. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that you still are able to like find the inspo and motivation, move forward, and that the watercolor thing doesn't set you back too hard. Wolfie says, well, funny, whoops, I need to stop sending things too soon. Oh, you didn't finish writing out your thing. You said, I don't know how to do this drawing because it's a watercolor, so it's hard to translate color to digital. Yeah, you just do your best to interpret when you can't like ink drop something. Or maybe you could, I'm not sure. Junieberry, hello! Welcome to the stream. Oh no, watercolors are terrifying to use. One mess up and it's so difficult to fix. It can be. I think that's probably why I didn't like challenge myself and commit to that, because I've just got too much going on right now to be stressing myself out like that, which I think is also kind of why I'm winging it this year, because like, as most of you who are regulars here know, I lost my job this spring, and I've been applying to new jobs. I'm trying to get one, and hopefully I will get one soon. I do have an interview next week, which I'm really excited about. I really hope that I do well and that they decide to continue moving me forward in the interviewing process. But that said, I also have, like, my cat is getting really, really sick, so I have to take him to the vet. I think I'm gonna try to get him an appointment later today after stream. And, you know, obviously there's just a lot going on right now, not just for me, but in the world in general and in this country. I'm pretty sure most of the world is aware of what's happening in this country. And so we're all kind of faced with a big fat question mark every day. And all that said, I think I just really want to wing it this year for Art Fight. That's what we're doing. And this is the character I picked. Looking at, here's another reference from J1K that I want to revenge. I don't draw birds very often, so this is kind of like my first like animal or animalistic attack this, well, not really. I did do the toad, the tomato toad. So if we're counting that one, but I look at that as more of a simple shaped character. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna try this, and I really hope you guys will forgive me if it's terrible, because I don't know that much about drawing animals, so this could be a total wreck. But I will do my best. I won't submit a total wreck, I promise you. I will only submit something that I like enough to try, and I'm gonna use the digital one as my color pick reference. So we're gonna, let's see, save image as, and I'm gonna put it in this little box up here where the Arctic Monkeys character is in a second. So let's go to Art Fight. We're gonna save this reference so I can then pull up the reference. So, Art Fight. Oh, we're in the Art Fight folder, okay. Where did I put that reference? Here it is. We're gonna open this up. Okay, reference is in the top corner. It's got this cute little hat on too, and I'm pretty sure that that is a mask on the face. Hi Raincoat, hello! Welcome to the stream, welcome. I think maybe for this one I might want to do a square composition instead of, because mostly I've been doing the kind of the portrait view version, but I've done a couple of squares. I think I want this one to be a square as well, so we're gonna go with a square composition. And just because I don't feel like staring at like a solid white screen, because I don't want to like burn my eyes out, I'm gonna also try and make like just a gray, a solid gray background. I think, there we go, finally I found a clicker that worked. Cool, so that will just be a little easier on the eyes. That's my plan with that. Let's do, we can do like a dark pink for our sketch layer, and I like this little mechanical pencil thing. How are you guys doing with your Art Fight this year? Are you feeling ahead of the game? Are you feeling behind? I know I'm feeling behind, but I trust that I can catch up. Are you feeling behind? Are you feeling burnt out? Like, I've heard some people have been going really hard this year. Some people are already starting to feel the burnout day 10. I've heard about some like mass attacks that people are working on. Like day 1, they were like going in super hard, starting with their mass attacks, and they're still working on them. And I imagine these things are gonna be epic, like super, super epic. Rico says, why is one of my post markers not working? Ah, that's terrible. Poscas, your Posca markers. Do you have a similar color maybe that you can kind of use as a substitute, hopefully? Speaking, I have like this blank canvas and I was just getting ready to like start doodling. I haven't even tried to think of like, what is the pose? What do I need a reference? What am I thinking for this character? So let me do a little bit of like thinking. I'm gonna think out loud. And I'm even gonna bring down here. So this is pinned. I'm pretty confident that this is my Pinterest boards are linked in the description of all of my Art Fight streams. And like I've always said before, I've been working on this Pinterest board for years, long before AI art took over Pinterest. So if you want to use my boards, you're going to be able to go in here and see like real art, not AI art. There might be some AI. I think maybe if we scroll through this, like the whole thing, and I'm not even seeing any now, but like maybe, just maybe, like I don't know, maybe this is AI for all I know. There might be some in expressions. But honestly, I don't like this one. This one's AI for sure. These two right here. But like this, as good as it is, I know for a fact that that's not AI. That's from a webcomic that I have. I bought the book. So a lot of these, almost all of them, are real references. If you're looking for references and you're just annoyed with Pinterest and trying to find real art over AI art. My boards are old. I've been working on them for a very long time, and so you can find some pretty good references in here without feeling overwhelmed, or like you really have to pick through the weeds to find the good stuff. So I am going to look at, I have a lot of different boards. I have character design here for some like top level stuff. Facial expressions, poses, hands, feet, props, because I know that like all of that stuff, kind of like detailed stuff, requires detailed references. Some hats and hair, clothing, board, wings, horns, and tails. Any of your mythological stuff is over here, and this is what I'm looking for today, is my animal boards. Because I really want to go in here. And I don't draw animals that much, so there might not look like there's like a theme here, but I'm just like pinning any kind of like animal pins that I come across. And I'm like, I really like that for any reason. Like, it doesn't have to be like, oh, this is a drawing tutorial. Like, some of them are. This is a drawing tutorial. This is a drawing tutorial. But some of them are just, I like that style. I like the way that looks. I like it's cute. So some of these, you're just using them at a glance kind of references. I need to find, we are drawing a bird, like a big bird, like a vulture. So a vulture would be a great reference. Raincoat says, I have 3 to 4 defenses and 2 attacks right now. One is a mass attack, and I'm feeling all right. That's good. That's good. Defanatic, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm a Flash animator and vector artist. That sounds like a lot of work to me. Anything with the word animator or animation in it sounds like so much work. Power to you. Raincoat says, not really, but I'll try to make something work. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Maybe just, I don't know. I can't see the drawing, so I hope you do find a solution. If you don't have the right Posca pen, maybe don't use Posca. Find the color you need in another medium and use mixed medium. Wolfie says, oh, also I should warn you, YouTube shut down my post about attacks and revenges for violence. So anything posting about it, try to do other words. Oh, it auto-flagged it because it doesn't understand that it's not real violence. I wonder sometimes when I'm creating these live streams, I'm like, are they gonna hide it or not recommend it because they're worried about the content? I never know, but like so far my streams have stayed up, so hopefully they continue to stay up. This is kind of cool, this little duckbill reference. I kind of like that. A swan, not a swan, but like an actual goose might be, because the body type is kind of goose-like, you know? Like, hang on a minute, let's have a look-see at this. So you can kind of see here, this is the character over here. And I'm looking for a reference, and so like a goose has a similar body type. Like it's got like a longer tail than a goose, but I could always just get fancy with the fluffy feathers. That's fine. So maybe a goose reference. I have a lot of cat references. I love cats. I'm such a big cat person. So you're gonna find a lot of cats in here. Sorry if you're looking through my pin boards for references. There will be a lot that are cats. This is really cute too. It's super simple. I wonder if maybe I should just open one of these bird references and then it'll like lead me to similar, you know what I mean? Like I could try that. I might have to scroll back up though to where the birds were. If there's not any more down this way. But you can see there's like so much cute stuff in here. I hope that, like this can be inspiring and not just like, oh, she's scrolling through whatever. Like I'm not interested. I hope like seeing these can trigger a little inspo for everyone. I know it works for me. It makes me feel better. Okay, well these birds are really stylized, but I feel like if I open this, it should lead me to, yeah, more bird references. So there's Scuttle from The Little Mermaid. I can't even, I think like 2 years ago I drew a bird character, so it's been a while. Dang, this one's kind of cool. This looks sort of the type, you know? Oh, it's literally like a scuttle bird. Like a, what is Scuttle? He's a gully? A gull? I don't know. A seagull, there we go. He's like a seagull. So this guy kind of has like the traits of a seagull a little bit. You know, I really am feeling this top pose right here. I like the way the wings are spread. This one. I think I might try this. It's definitely more dynamic of a pose. He's not just standing there, so it might be tricky. But I'm up for the challenge. Let's try this. Let's go for it. Planet Booktube, hello! Welcome to our Art Fight live stream. You said Art Fight, woo! Fire emojis. How has Art Fight been going for you? Oh man, I would like to know how Art Fight's been going for everyone so far. For me, I feel behind because I did have a little trip that I had to take during the holiday, so I feel a little bit like I lost a couple days. Although I will say, I have, no, that's my planner, it's in the background. I meant to say I did do some, like, I did sneak in some drawing while I was away, like, no lie. Another reason why I've been, like, doing attacks that are both digital and traditional is that while I was away, like, these two right here, I drew this one when I got back. That was my last live stream. You guys saw me do this one. But these two that I also posted that same day, I didn't draw them that day. I drew them while I was in my notebook while I was gone, and then I brought them home. I didn't have my markers, so I waited until I brought them home. And after this stream, and I posted this up, I then colored these with my markers. So I'll open this up to show you. So I drew this while visiting family in my sketchbook, and then I came home and colored it and submitted it. So this one I really like. I was super happy with the way the markers blended here. And yeah, I posted this one. So that's one that technically I kind of like stole a little bit of my time back during the trip to do some Art Fight. And then this one as well. And both of these were revenges. So I did these both while I was gone. And this is like a Troll Hunter OC. So if anybody watches Troll Hunters and you're interested in drawing Troll Hunter OCs, can definitely recommend this character. She belongs to Vexy Wexy. So if you are looking for this, if you're interested, here's who you would type in to Art Fight and you would find it in their character section. It's Juno in the character section. And she's the Art Fight character. Or sorry, not Art Fight. They're all Art Fight. But she's a Troll Hunter's character. So just throwing that out there. But yeah, so I did kind of like do a little bit of drawing on holiday. But for the most part, I wasn't able to spend too much time on it. Yay, Troll Hunter says raincoats. I know, right? I think that show is so cute. Like all of them. It's like a whole, what am I trying to, like, it's like a franchise, right? Like you have the Troll Hunters, like the original Troll Hunter characters, but then you, oh, whoa. We're gonna have to do a quick little calibration for my tablet because when I put the pen to screen, it thinks I'm touching the other screen. That's really off. What is this called? What is Wacom? My Wacom tablet properties. Here we go. Tablet driver is not responding. Okay, let me try turning it off and turning it on again. And turn it off. Technical difficulties, y'all. Technical difficulties. What a day. All right, turn it back on. It's starting up. The screen didn't change for you guys, but it's loading and unloading for me. Oh no, it's still not working. I think we're gonna have to do this. I'm gonna turn on my camera and we're gonna have to do this on paper now. So that was surprising. Wolfie says, oh, I haven't seen Troll Hunters, but I've heard of it. The name reminds me of K-Pop Hunter. Yeah. I also just watched that too. I am so excited about that show. And like, I really want to do, I'm gonna show you something really quick while I load up the camera and get my sketchbook so we can do the traditional drawing instead. Because I have to fix my tablet and I'm not gonna do that live because it requires I reset my computer. But like, if we look at my characters, what I want to do is sort of like a K-pop Demon Hunter fan art with my characters. I want to put Caitlyn, Susie, and Denny, these three, in the K-pop Demon Hunter idol clothes, like their stage clothes, and draw them like basically in like a performance pose, but except instead of the movie characters, like sub in my OCs. That's like something I really want to do, but obviously I'm gonna have to pick the right time to do it. Right now, maybe not the time because we're doing revenge art. What do you guys think? Have you done any fan art? Who's seen the movie? Have you even seen the movie? Let's maybe start there. Who's seen it? Oh my gosh, yes, says Wolfie. I need to see that. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm glad that you guys like that idea. I will definitely do it. Hang on. This camera. For Cam, there we go. So I'm gonna put you guys on the BRB screen and I will BRB, okay? When I come back, we're gonna have up our sketchbook and we're gonna keep going. Alright, I think I have this figured out. Set up. Camera should be on the book. So now I just gotta flip it over in our camera properties. So if I head to, back to here, I should have, if I turn on canvas, I need to head to canvas. Here we go. Turn off window capture, change video capture to Epocam? The Epocam is on. Is it not casting the computer? Epocam. Still no. Well, that's not ideal. I should be able to have, maybe if I go to screen capture? Nope. Canvas. Epocam, yeah. I promise you, I like have it on my phone, it's showing, but it's like not showing in, it's like not showing right now. Maybe if I turn it off and turn it back on. So let's try that. Let's turn off the Epocam and then we'll turn it back on. And then maybe that will cast to the computer. This was really not supposed to work like this. Like, wow. Yep, that's not it. Weird. So weird. Only horror YouTube I know is manly. What is that? Might as well rewatch K-Pop Hunters somewhere this week. I would rewatch it, absolutely. If I could... I mean, I probably can. I just have to look and see where you can, like, stream it. It sounds interesting, says Raincoat. It's so hard for me to get into new things. Yeah, so that's also true for me. It's really hard for me to get into new stuff, but, like, I honestly don't know how much longer it would have taken me to watch this, honestly, on my own, if they didn't put the movie on for the kids at the Independence Day cookout. And because they put it on for the kids, of course I'm sitting there in the living room with the kids, and I'm just like watching the movie start to finish. I was the only person who watched it all the way through because the kids had already seen it and they wanted to go play in the pool and stuff. But I like sat there and I watched the whole movie. It was so good. I'm glad that I had an opportunity to watch it sooner rather than later and like miss all the hype and excitement, which I might have already missed. Like, obviously I'm like chasing the train and jumping on at the end. Probably not the end, but like getting on kind of like at the last stop, it feels like. Definitely so good though. So good. And I definitely want to draw some fan related art to the movie. Like I said, I want to do Susie and I want to do Caitlin and I want to do Denny in the K-pop idol poses and in their stage clothes. But all of that's gonna have to wait because apparently neither my tablet nor my camera that is recording my notebook right now wants to operate. I'm not sure, like I just don't understand why that is. Let me see if I can, I'll check the settings here. It might be this. Let's see if I can cast it. Set up troubleshooting. No, that's not gonna help. That just opened like a Google page. It's gotta be this. Like go to... let's try one more time. One more time we'll try this. Let's go to video capture. Why does it say deactivate, activate? Maybe it just like needs to reconnect. Hopefully that's all it is. Huh. Okay. Apply. Show me this screen, please. Alright, I'm gonna turn it off one more time and turn it back on. So I'm gonna start the AppleCam. Okay, it just started on my phone, so it should be recording. And it's not. I don't know why that is. I'm reading like a blank screen. No worries, technical difficulty, says Wolfie. I appreciate it, because I know that this is not what you guys signed up for. You did not come here to watch me fidget with technology. Sweat says Rain. That's how I feel right now. I hope I didn't miss anything exciting. You really didn't. Other than, I think... I mean, we talked in the beginning about this art fight this year and how it's like started and how personally it's so different this year than it's ever been for me in all the other years that I played. But other than like shop talk, we haven't done any drawing yet because I'm having a really hard time getting my stuff to work. So like I can draw with the mouse, which I don't do, but if I grab my tablet pen, which I am grabbing right now, I'm drawing on the screen right now, but as you can, you can't even see, like, my pen is on the tablet, but it's showing up on my monitor instead of on the Wacom, because for whatever reason, and now it's like moving around my references, it's just really, it's poorly calibrated, and it won't let me recalibrate it without restarting the computer. So I think, sadly, this might be where we end the stream, which is a huge disappointment. I really didn't want to do that. But what I can say is that this bird that I'm going to revenge, I'm probably going to use one of these references. And just as a quick reminder, because I do want you guys to get value out of this stream, as a quick reminder, there is a Pinterest board linked in the description of this video full of references, and I have them sorted out extremely well for you guys. So I want to make sure that if you guys are interested in that, you check that out, because again, we have... It's how to art. It's going to take you to this, and it's all sectioned out. So you've got character design, facial expressions, pose references, hands, feet, props, hat and hair, clothing, animals, wings, horns, tails, and other mythological stuff like your Naginis. Inanimate objects, typically for me, this is a lot of like effects, and we'll just open it and take a look. So like I've got like effects here, how to do blood, how to do metals, like the shine on metals. Power effects. Here's another effects one for water drops. How to draw crystals and explosions. So my inanimate objects is inanimate objects, like the sofas here and the curtains, but it's also like certain effects and things that are just sort of like, you know, you're like little extras. So stuff like that can be found here for anybody who's trying to do some cool effects. And then backgrounds and environments, those are hard, right? So I've got like a whole board full of references for backgrounds and environments. I've got also a separate board for family dynamics, because I know that sometimes it can be hard to find references for elderly people or for babies. Shrimp, get down, get down, get down. Don't do that. Don't do that. My fish does not want you drinking his water. No. Yeah. And then a different board for chibi. So also if you want to try chibi style stuff, I've got tons of chibi references here. And then I also have an animation board with a couple of animation references. I do not plan on animating anything, but if you are, then you can check this out. And then these bottom pins are just like stuff that didn't get sorted into a folder, so it's just random. If you want, like, I like coloring tutorials and stuff. Like this is how to color holographic, this is how to color skin. Just stuff like that. So I hope that this was helpful. I'm so sorry that we were not able to draw today. Pokeglass says, fish water. I know, right? Like, I have to go check to make sure his water bowl's full, so you might be trying to tell me something. Briar Rose says, my ArtFight username is Briar Rose, same as here. Yes, trade account names, you guys, in the chat. You know everybody that's here is an active player, so take advantage of that. Definitely drop your ArtFight names and, you know, expand your community and play with active players. Raincoat says their ArtFight name, so does Cotton the Bunny. Hello, Cotton the Bunny. Welcome to the stream. I'm glad you made it. And then we also have Fnatic says, should you attack Digidog? Everyone should attack Digidog. I don't know. I'm just catching up on chat real quick. Raincoat says I have this funny thing where if something gets a lot of hype, I tend to avoid it even more. Oh, I can understand. Cotton says, well, while we wait, I have a question. Does anyone have a favorite attack they've done so far? That's also a good question. I think mine is between the two animations I did. That's what I'm talking about. People are animating, and that's like a lot of work. That's really cool. And you should be proud. Raincoat says, I said it before, but mass attacks are your favorite so far. Yeah, they're fun to cross, to like do like a cross universe with a bunch of different characters. Barbo says, their favorite was a half body, but the art style you used was complex and new to you. That's awesome. You're definitely leveling up. That's great. You're trying new things. Wolfie's was a Callie drawing, their friend's friend, and the character is sitting in front of a koi fish tank. That sounds super serene. If the stream has to end here, then everybody should send their ArtFight usernames. Briar Rose, you are a gem. I'm so glad that you came up with that idea. I wondered why, but I'm so glad that you guys are trading names. It's perfect. And then Rain says no favorite so far, but they started drawing a Superman OC today to help get over the fact they probably won't see the movie in theater. That's a shame, but I hope you still have fun drawing the OC. Everybody's getting their names in there, so make sure you're writing these down and saving them someplace because we are gonna have to end the live, unfortunately. But I at least feel a little bit good that I was able to share some good resources with you guys. I hope they are helpful. I hope you have a great rest of your ArtFight. I will fix whatever's wrong with this and schedule a new stream in the next couple of days. So we will try this again very soon. I appreciate you guys being here, and I look forward to seeing you on ArtFight and again on YouTube in the future. That's everything. Bye!